We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Johnny Cueto gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Jeff Kent is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 640.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Perez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder. No.
Stepping up now, Mel Ott. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Cueto has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Barry Bonds. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder, And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Willie McCovey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey.
The first baseman, number
As the
44.
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And this will be fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2 and the Reds nothing. Juan Marichal gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
In now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Morgan.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. And that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44.
So striding in, Eric Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average is at 308 entering play. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Marichal gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Rich Aurelia. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. 1 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Buster Posey now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Posey takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Juan Marichal. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Aurelia at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, George Foster.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one. Got a ball, one strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit there for the Reds. Their first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Standing in, Joey Votto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Marichal, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tony Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Barry Larkin will be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get two pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in, Barry Larkin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Skied into straightaway right. Ott is there, 2 down. Settling in now, Reggie Sanders. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to bat for the Giants, Jeff Kent. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in to try it again, Mel Ott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1. Barry Bonds is on deck. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 25. Barry.
Digging in now, Barry Bonds. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pause, now the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up, Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Willie McCovey, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. First offering on its way. Has a look, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding in once again, Eric Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bench, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. The 1-2. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle for first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
George Foster is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Barry Larkin is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. To first, fielded by Votto. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 35.
Now at the plate, Rich Aurelia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that brings up Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate now, Juan Marichal.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants leave one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%, and with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Reggie Sanders. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The pitch. And that misses, ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Sanders, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. First offering on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far, and one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Fouled off. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bonds is there, and he has it for the out. In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Marichal comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in once again, Jeff Kent. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sanders is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. So striding forward now, Mel Ott. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ott Only 20 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Barry Bonds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Smoke toward third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Foster.
George Foster.
First delivery to him on the way. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 home.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Scott Garrett takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Scott Garrett.
Joey Votto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit outside. 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless. Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Line towards center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati, and it remains 5-2. Willie Mays will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Willie McCovey. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Coming to the plate now, Matt Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Reggie Sanders.
Reggie Sanders.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Johnny Cueto.
Ted Klazuski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Ted Klazuski.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
Morgan.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Eric Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Reds leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Luis Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Luis
Into the box now, Rich Aurelia, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Leading off for San Francisco, the shortstop, Rich Aurelia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Darrell Evans will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Darrell Evans.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounded to the right. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Bobby Bolin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Bobby Bolin.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Foster. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Joey Votto will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. from the stretch. The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Tony Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. One left for Cincinnati, and it remains 5-2. Rob Murphy will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 48, Rob Murphy.
Digging in, Jeff Kent. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yeah. Kent.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Mel Ott. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that misses 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Count still at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you. for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This pitch is popped up. Larkin over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Barry Bonds, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Reggie Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Pete Rose will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds leave one as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Looking for base runners here as they're down two playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in, Matt Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming, here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Now at the plate, Rich Aurelia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Johnny Cueto earns his first win of the season. Juan Marichal was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.